Team handball. Communication, both talking and listening, is a core skill in building strong connections and safe spaces at our program where participants feel safe and supported. In this session, participants will practice communication skills such as active listening through a fun, simple ball game and pair conversations. Before your session, choose a game that can be played with two teams, such as netball or soccer. You can also play the simple team ball game. Have a goal at each end of your space. The teams will need to throw a ball to their team members with the goal of throwing the ball through the goals. The rules are, if you are throwing, you have to stand still. No physical contact is allowed, and the defending team can only catch the ball when it's in the air. Begin your session with an energizer, take 5 and a check-in. Then introduce the game to your participants. There will be two teams playing a team sport such as soccer, netball, handball, or the ball game. Explain the rules of the game to the teams. Then explain that for the first half, the one team has to play silently, no talking allowed at all. The other team can talk to each other. Play the first half, making sure everyone is safe and following the rules. At halftime, pair one person from the silent team with one person from the other team. Instruct them to ask each other the following 3 questions. How did you feel when you were playing? What are you proud of yourself for in the first half? What was hard for you? Share the following tips for communicating. Show your partner respect by focusing on what they say, making eye contact, nodding your head, and smiling. Be curious. Ask questions to find out what your partner was proud of, what frustrated them, and how they felt in the first half. Be specific. Provide one example of something they can try to do in the second half to overcome what was hard for them. After the pairs have shared, play the second half. This time, the silent team can talk, and the team that could talk has to now be quiet. Bring everyone back together to reflect and learn together. Ask the participants open questions to help them to reflect, such as, what was it like to not be able to communicate with your team? When you could communicate, what type of communication worked for the whole team? What was it like to discuss the first half with your paired partner? How did you feel to share your feelings? What did your partner do to make you feel that way? What are the ways that we can communicate with each other that makes us feel good and safe? Remind your participants that we can use communication at our program and away from the program to build strong connections which help us feel good and live healthy lives. We can also use communication to care for other people. This is important because having strong relationships, even just a few, help us to feel well in life. After your reflection, encourage your participants to practice communication during the group physical activity and playtime. Celebrate them when you see them clearly communicating with each other. Don't forget to end your session off with a checkout, a team cheer, and a goodbye.